Good morning, children. Welcome back on your science online classes. This is your science teacher Manju Das. Yes, in the previous class, we had studied about the coal. What is a coal? Coal is a fossil fuel. It is a black in color. That's why it is called as a black diamond. We also studied about the various products which obtained from the coal and how the coal is formed. So, what are the various products which obtained from the coal? The various products which obtained from the coals are: first one is a coke, second one is a coal tar, and the third one is the coal gases. We also studied about its formation and its uses. Now today we are going to learn about the petroleum. What is a petroleum? Petroleum is another fossil fuel. Yes, petroleum is used as a fuel in and light automobiles such as a car, scooter, bike, and heavy motor vehicles also, like a truck, tractor run on a diesel. So petrol, diesel and kerosene, these are the constituent these are the various constituents which are obtained from a natural resources called petroleum. Petroleum, how? How we obtain the petroleum? Now the question arises, how it is formed and from where it is obtained. Yes, petroleum are formed from organisms living in the sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with a layer of sand and clay. Over millions of years, in absence of air or a high temperature and high pressure, the dead remains of the living organisms under the sea, it transformed into the petroleum and the natural gas. Oil and the gas are also obtained from it. Oil and the gas are lighter than the water, that's why it does not mix with the water. So, in the world, the first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania in USA in 1859. Then, after 8 years later, in 1867, oil was struck at Makum in Assam. In India, oil is found in Assam, Gujarat, Mumbai, High, and in the river basin of Godavari and the Krishna. So, these are the various where petroleums were formed. Yes, now in the next topic we will study about what are the various constituents obtained from the petroleum and how it is obtained. The process of separating the various constituents of petroleum is known as a refining of a petroleum. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin, wax, etc. So, petroleum, yes, if the petroleum is in the liquid form, that is called as a liquefied petroleum gas, and it is used as a fuel in the home and the industries. Now we will see that what are the various constituents of a petroleum and what are the uses of various constituent. So let us see that here the table is given. See the table 5.1, various constituent of petroleum and their uses. So the first constituent is liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. Yes, it is in the liquid form, so that's why it is called as a liquefied petroleum gas, and it is used as a fuel for home and industries. Second constituent is petrol. Petrol is used in motor fuel and for solvent for dyeing, cleaning. Second constituent is the petrol, and the third constituent is kerosene. Kerosene is used in the fuel for stoves, in lamp also, and for jet aircraft. Then the fourth constituency, that is a diesel. Diesel is used for heavy motor vehicles, electric generators. The next constituent is lubricating oil. Lubricating oil is used in the lubrications of a vehicles. Yes, lubrication for lubrication in the vehicles and for, in the machineries. Heavy machineries are also used. Yes, next one is a paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is used in the formation of ointments, candles, and the vaselines. Then the last constituent is vitamin. Vitamin is used for making paints, and nowadays it is also used for road surfacing also. Yes, so these are what? These are the various constituents of the petroleum and their uses. Now we had studied. Yes, many useful substances which are obtained from the petrol and the natural gas are called as a petrochemical. Petrochemicals are also used for manufacturing of the detergent, synthetic fiber, plastic, and other man-made things. Yes, the biggest advantages. Now we will move to the next topic, that is about the natural gas. What is a natural gas? Natural gas is very important for fuel because it is easy to transport through the pipes. Natural gas is stored under a high pressure as in the compressed form. That's why it is called as a CNG, compressed natural gas. CNG is used in the power generation, and it is also used in fuel in the vehicles, and it is also called as a clean fuel. Natural gas is made up of carbon and hydrogen. In our natural gas, that carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms are formed. It combines together and it forms. And this natural gas is found in the Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Krishna and Godavari delta. So natural gas, it can be supplied easily. The biggest advantages of natural gas is that it is easy to transport through the pipes. Natural gas is stored under a high pressure as compressed natural gas. That's why commonly it is called as a CNG, compressed natural gas. So these are the various topics today we had covered. Today we had learned about what is a petroleum, how that petroleum is formed, and what are the various constituents we obtained from the petroleum, and we also studied about their uses also. And the last topic we had covered is the natural gas, importance of the natural gas, advantages of the natural gas. So I hope it is clear to you people, and listen children, one video is there. After that, watch that video, it will be more clear to you people. Okay, thank you.
Good morning children. Today we shall learn about petroleum and its usage. Like coal, petroleum is also a fossil fuel, which means it is formed from the remains of dead organisms. But it is liquid, as the process of its formation was much different from the formation of coal. Petroleum was formed from the remains of sea creatures. As they died, their body settled at the bottom of sea or ocean and gradually got covered by sand, clay, etc. Over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature and high pressure transformed the dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas. All of us know how important petrol, diesel, etc. are. We get these fuels from petroleum. We also get kerosene from petroleum. Petroleum needs to be refined in the refineries to get these fuels. Raw petroleum or crude oil is a dark, oily liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is extracted from Earth's crust through a deep oil well. A huge pump extracts the petroleum through this deep oil well. Petroleum is a complex mixture. Petroleum refining means separating its components, and it is carried out at petroleum refineries. This separation process is known as fractional distillation. This process is actually for separating chemical components by their boiling point. Mixture is heated to a temperature at which one or more fractions of the compound will vaporize. Look, different components vaporize at different temperature and thus get separated. So, we get lots of things from petroleum. We get fuels like petrol, kerosene, diesel, LPG, etc. We get lubricating oil. Paraffin wax, which we get from the residue of the refining process, is used for making ointments, candles, petroleum jelly, face cream, wax, etc. Bitumen, which is also obtained from residue of fractional distillation process, is used for making paint and building roads. Every component of petroleum has some use, hence it is often called black gold. Natural gas is a very important fuel because it is easy to transport through the pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, in short CNG. CNG is used for generating power as fuel for cars. CNG is less polluting than petrol, diesel, etc. But coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. aren't available in unlimited quantity. With heavy use of these, we will run out of these resources in not so distant future. So, these are exhaustible natural resources. Hence, we have turned to resources which are available in unlimited quantity for fuel, electricity production, etc. Sunlight, air are such inexhaustible natural resources. Solar energy is nowadays used for generating electricity for home, industry, etc. also for cooking. In not so distant future, solar energy would also be used to run cars. So now you know about petroleum and its usage. To sum up, petroleum is a fossil fuel. Petroleum was formed from the dead remains of sea animals millions of years ago. Petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin wax, lubricating oil are obtained by refining petroleum. Like coal, petroleum is an exhaustible natural resource, which means only a limited supply is available, hence we should use it judiciously. That's all for now. Bye bye children.